Hi everybody, welcome to my channel today. So guess what collection I'm using? You'll never guess. It's the Maggie Holmes Bloom collection. You guys would have never thought, right? I know. That one sneaked up on you. I'm just kidding. I keep using this collection because frankly I like it and I have it and I gotta use it. It is what it is, guys, right? We all have collections in our stash and they kind of just sit there. Like I have collections from years ago that I don't even think I've made layouts with. So that's sad. We've got to use our stuff. I'm not saying let's not buy new stuff. I'm just saying let's use what we have as well. Because I know that I just keep buying things. I make that sound like it's a bad thing, but it's not a bad thing as long as we're using what we have as well. So, okay, anyways, I don't want to be a party pooper, but the collection that I'm using again is the Bloom collection, and I started with a white piece of cardstock, and the pictures that I'm using are of my two daughters and my mother. And so when we were at my mom's house earlier this month, my daughter said, "Hey Nonna," which is grandmother in Italian, and she said, "Hey Nonna, lie down on the floor with me, on the ground with me." And my mother said, "Okay." So my 2-year-old throws the the seat cushions from the porch swing that my parents have on their deck. And so they all decided to lie down there and they were having so much fun just laughing and giggling to themselves. And I had to document that like I do. Don't judge me, you guys do it too. And so it was just really cute, and it was really nice to see that, like my daughter, the oldest one, loves my mother. Like loves my mother. Like I don't exist when my mom is around. And that's okay with me because some of my fondest memories are of me and my grandmother and from when I was young, and and I want my daughters to have that same relationship with my mom that I had with my grandmother. So there you go. So I'm going through the collection papers and just finding some papers that I want to use as my matting and layering pieces. And I used a piece of vellum. It's just a piece of vellum that I got from Michael's. It's not super thick, but it's good for layering, especially if you're going to layer quite a few pieces of paper. It's not super thick and bulky, and I really liked it. So I just used that. And my ATG gun hates me, and yeah, I struggle with this thing daily. I love using it, but it seriously hates me. So that's that. So I'm using that. I'm gonna go for kind of a very clean look. Not very clean, but I'm going for a clean look, and that's really what my style has been about lately. My style changes from layout to layout. I go through phases. I learn a lot and I develop, I think, as a scrapbooker, as we all should. And I feel that my layouts morph they become what mood I'm in for sure. Um, there are some times that I go on mixed media rampages and I just mix media the heck out of backgrounds, and sometimes I just really want a clean and simple looking layout. So these stickers are the ones that came with the Bloom collection, and they're called Petals. So I decide that I'm going to do a combination of fonts for the title, like I usually do anyways. So the title is going to be Backyard Cuddles with Nonna. And Nonna, like I mentioned, is the translation for grandmother in Italian. So it's Nonna. So there you go. You learned something new today. For those of you who didn't know, I feel like I'm teaching you guys something. Yeah. So the other set of letter stickers that I'm using are the Snap Color Vibes, and they're the alpha stickers, and these are in the lights. Now I've been using these for a lot of my layouts lately. I don't know, there's just something about them. I have a ton of these letter stickers in the regular colors, in the jewel tone colors, and I always keep picking these ones up. And I think that's a good thing because there's a ton of pages of alphas in this actual pack. and I'm making a dent in them, so I feel pretty good about using the things that I have and I have bought over the years or year. Yeah, so that's that. Sorry, my phone's going off. And yeah, so it's backyard cuddles with Nonna. So I'm going to go on to embellishing now. Oh, no, not, I lied. I'm gluing down the thickers because me and thickers are notorious for having a love-hate relationship. So I'm gluing those just to ensure that they are not going to go anywhere and they're not going to fall off my page. They may not fall off today, but eventually thickers fall off. Unless they're the foam ones, and then they're permanently adhered forever. You can't even get them off your paper without ripping your paper. But I find with the chipboard ones, I have difficulties with them staying put. So now I'm going through the ephemera pieces, and I'm just going to pick out some of the florals, and I love the florals in this collection so much. They're so pretty, and I felt that because this layout was of all girls, that I could be a little more feminine with it. That's not to say that you can't use flowers on a boy's page, don't get me wrong, because I love to do so just the same. Because, you know, girl, boy, a pretty layout is a pretty layout is a pretty layout. So I'm also using the accent stickers, and I'm just pulling bits and pieces and finding what works for this layout. This layout is simple, but pretty well embellished just the same, just as well. So that's that. And I'm going, what am I saying? I am using my adhesive, my wet adhesive, as well as the sticky that's already on the back of the stickers, just to ensure that nothing is going anywhere. And I wanted to use those love letters. They're a pink with the chunky gold glitter on the top, but they just don't end up making it to this layout. I think I've pulled them out to use quite a few times, and they just don't make the cut, unfortunately. But stay tuned, because they do end up finding their way onto a different layout. So, and here I found a home for that little denim and gold looking deer. And I was happy I got to use it because I think it looks cute there. So I'm going to use some of the tiny stickers at the bottom, the tiny word stickers, and you'll see in the close-ups coming up what they actually say, because I can't read them online right now. On screen, I should say. But that's it. That's pretty much it for the layout. I didn't go crazy with paint splatters or anything. It's pretty simple, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Stay tuned, because there are lots of videos coming up. I'm going to be starting a few video series. Well, let's start with a video series soon, once I get into the groove of things again. I'm working towards that goal. So hopefully you guys will stay tuned and join me for that. So I appreciate you guys watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.